Hello, welcome to my presentation on algebra. Now this is just a beginner's course on algebra. Now let me try to use modern technology in order to demonstrate to you how you can learn algebra, and this is essentially algebra for beginners. Now let's try to use ChatGPT. So here I have a layout of my phone. Then we try to connect to ChatGPT and then try to ask him. The topic is all about linear equations in algebra. So immediately he will tell us what linear equations are. So we have this form for the linear equation. It's an ax plus b. So here we have a and b as constants and x as the variable. So for example, we can have a as 2 and b as 5. So essentially that is 2x plus 5, okay, equals 0. Now we can solve that by simply transposing 5 in the other side. So we have essentially 2x is equal to minus 5, and therefore we have now the form for x, which is essentially 5 over 2. So how's that? So let me try an application, that's squid. So I will use my pen to write something. So let's try to utilize my pen. So I'm using an X pen here for this demonstration. So in the squid application, let us try the 2x minus 5 equals 0 equation. As we have read from ChatGPT, the answer here is, well, we could add 5 in both sides. So it's essentially 2x minus 5, so equals 0. So we add the 5 to both sides, plus 5 and plus 5. So essentially the 5 here will cancel out. Therefore we have 2x equals 5. Then all we need to do is to divide both sides by 2. So we'll divide it by 2. Now the logic here is, whatever you do in the left side, you must do also on the right side, because it is an equality. Okay, so in order for the left and the right sides to be, or to remain equal, whatever you do in the left, you must also do on the right. So essentially 2 will cancel out because it's common in the numerator and the denominator. So all we have is x equals 5 over 2. Now we can of course check. We can provide a check. Now checking this equation should satisfy the original, such that 2x minus 5, again we will write it first, equals 0. So that's essentially 2 multiplied by 5 halves. That's the value of x that we have solved, minus 5 equals 0. So again, we have something common in the numerator and denominator, so we cancel that out. So what remains here is 5, and we subtract 5, so that's essentially 0. So 5 minus 5 is 0, equals 0. So our answer is essentially correct, because we have satisfied the linear equation. So this is a linear equation. Okay, linear equation. Now let's try to escalate the level of our equation. I have prepared a simple program here that will give us an equation, and we will try to solve it. He will provide for us step-by-step details on how to solve the equation. All we need to do is to provide the solution. Let's try to follow. So all we need to do is click on run. Okay, so it's the program is up and running. So let's try to see what will happen here. Okay, so he has this time he has an inequality. So we have solved an equation before, that's an equality. This one is an inequality. We read this type as greater than or equal. So let's try to follow. So we try to solve this inequality. So in our app, let's try to write it first. 4x plus 1 is less than equal to 4. Now, in the step-by-step solution, we can see that we start with the inequality. So we have start here. So this is step 1. And from step 1, you have to subtract 1 from both sides. So step 2. So essentially step 2. I hope you can follow. So we just need to subtract 1 from both sides. Plus 1. So 4 minus 1. Now, again, the thing here is, in order for you to cancel out the 1, you must subtract negative 1, or you must subtract 1. So that's essentially negative 1 here. Whatever you do in the left side, you must do on the right side also. So this one is 4x less than equal to 3. And all we need to do is divide both sides by 4. Again, numerator and the denominator will cancel out, and that will yield the final answer, which is x greater than equal to 3/4. This is step 3. So this time we will try to check our answer. So again, our answer is x is greater than or equal to 3/4. So let's try to check if the case such that it is equal to 3/4. So let's try to write the equation again. The inequality is 4x plus 1 greater than equal to 4. So we plug in our solution, which is 3/4, and the 4 is common, the numerator and denominator, so we cancel it. So what remains is 3 plus 1 greater than equal to 4. And as you can see, 4 is greater than equal to 4. So that is true. In this case, the equality holds such that 4 is numerically equivalent to 4. Now let's try to check if x is greater than 3/4. Say what value, for example, let's agree on 1. It's quite easy to substitute 1 in the inequality. 4x plus 1 greater than equal to 4. So if we plug in 1, so that's 4 plus 1 greater than equal to 4. And again, that is true, since this time the inequality holds. The 5 is greater than 5 is indeed greater than 4, so that's true. So let's try to check if for example x is less than 3/4. As we all know, the solution is x is greater than equal to 3/4. But let's try to see if, say for example, it is less than 3/4. Say, let's try to agree on the number. So 0, for example. So that's quite easy to substitute. For x plus 1 is greater than equal to 4. And this time, let's try to plug in 0. So the 4 multiplied by 0 is nothing. So we have something like 1 greater than equal to 4. This time this is false. So 1 can never be greater than 4, and 1 is not equivalent to 4. So it's false simply because we have assumed a value that is less than 3/4. So indeed, we have verified that our solution, which is x is greater than equal to 3/4, that is the correct solution. So that's it. In the for now, that's all. And in the next episode, I will try to explain or expound more on linear equations and inequalities. But this time, we will try a combination of them, such that we will study systems of linear equations and inequalities. But for now, that's all, and bye bye.